and sold it as a good idea. It was a sacrifice for the greater good. Common people got tricked because they're like, I want to do good. You saw the actress that she couldn't open one of her eyelids, and she was like, I don't know if the caused that injury, but she thought it did because she said, I would still take it again. Why? Because she thought I'm doing good. She didn't attach, well, the problem was supposed to be so it stopped the spread that you actually stopped the virus, period. That was the problem. The solution was, hey, it didn't match. So she's not thinking like that. She's thinking in the idea of good or bad, and that's why she still believes it. Perry has talked in the past about what she calls her wonk eye. In a video posted on YouTube in 2011, she showed eye drops she said she used to keep her eye from squinting shut more than her other eye. Wait. My agent is talking about false claims. Why would you do that? You know you know my claims aren't false. I didn't even make any claims. So now I'm going to share it. Am I sharing it now? Yep. Okay, this is who I'm talking about, Roger. And that's my fault. I didn't remember her name, so I didn't detail it.
Paralysis on one side.
On the Katy Perry thing, I don't really have a comment. See, the reason why I use this one is because I'm not alleging any injury. I'm not a doctor. I'm not doing that. She thinks it's a injury, not me. That's why I like using her as an example. So I don't have to delve into an area that I'm not an expert in.
Because as I'm watching myself, I see what I'm going to say, which is I have been diagnosed with Bell's palsy.
Yeah, it's pretty fucked up. What that means is you can't move half your face. That's pretty messed up. Now, why that happened, I don't know, but listen to what she says. This is her face, not mine. She's she's speculating about why her face looks like that, not me. She's speculating on why half her face isn't moving. And I don't want to see harm done to anyone, but she's got some reconciling to do in her own mind. Don't worry about me laughing at her.
Because as I'm watching myself, I see what I'm going to say, which is I have been diagnosed with Bell's palsy.
Yeah, it sounds like you around and found out. That's what it looks like.
Which is paralysis on one side of the face. For me, it's this side.
You look like Two-Face. So yeah, choices have consequences. I'm not alleging anything. I don't know what happened, but she's the one alleging it here.
Here, the left, obviously. So I got it about 2 weeks.
I'm sorry, man. This is not one of my best moments. I'll agree with that, but I'm just laughing because when I see her, I think of Batman the animated series, Two-Face. That was one of my favorite animated Two-Face. Because sometimes they make Two-Face look too bad. And this one, Batman the animated series, because it was a child-friendly show, they made the Two-Face look, I think, like perfect. So she's literally like Two-Face. She's got like one side of her face is fighting against the other one. Like one side of her face is the good side, and then the other side is the evil side. One side of her face wants to do good in the world. The other side of her face is destructive. That's basically what's happened. That's her right there. So that's what's happened. I mean, you can put your ire at me or not, but that's her right there. You know, they sex swapping villains nowadays. She's an actress, right? Next Batman movie she'd be very convincing. You put the makeup on the one side and then let the other side do what it does. And she would be the female. Now you can reimagine Two-Face as a woman. I'm inclusive. I want credit for that, in fact. If that happens, I want credit. Roger, mark it down. Put it in the notepad. I want credit for it if that goes down. It was my idea. I want royalties. That I said, make her black too. Just put on blackface. Because I know you have to be black and then make her a lesbian and you'll be fine. But here's a female Two-Face.
I see what I'm going to say, which is I have been diagnosed with Bell's palsy, which is paralysis on one side of the face. For me, it's this side here, the left.
So the thing is with the Two-Face is she's got the sides the wrong. The left side. I'm stopping, man. I can't do this. The left side is the evil side, at least on the Batman. That like his left side was the evil side. But I mean, you're reimagining the character. So for her, the right side is the evil side. So we could just reimagine it.
Obviously. So I got it about 2 weeks after getting my. Hey! And I had a rough go with the scene. And I guess still am. But I have to say.
So Roger, I didn't say anything about the scene doing anything to her. You'll never find a tweet or a quote from me saying that. She said that. She thinks it does. Whether she's right or wrong, I don't know. But that doesn't change the point. She thinks, and that's the only reason I'm laughing at her. She thinks it was a vaccine-related injury, and she says I would do it again. I can't help that. That's that mass formation psychosis. That's that problem with the good and evil. She thinks the vaccine is good, this general idea of good. I say, you said the vaccine was supposed to solve a problem. Not only did it not solve that problem, it caused new problems that you didn't tell me about. That's my take. If you believe it's an injury. I'm not saying it's an injury. She said that.
So I got it about 2 weeks after getting my, and I had a rough go with the scene, and I guess still am, but I have to say.
That's the part where she linked it. So at first she says, I got it 2 weeks after my vaccine. That's not a linkage between the vaccine injury and the Bell's palsy. She just say, she might just, it's hinting towards that, but that's not a linkage. She linked it here.
Go with, and I guess still am.
And I guess still am. That's her saying she thinks it's a related injury. Remember when Gavin Newsom was lost for a couple weeks? A month? Or I don't know if it was a month. It was a couple weeks, I think, where we couldn't find that. We couldn't find that nigga. Nobody knew where he was. There's nobody who loves a camera more than Gavin Newsom. It was really weird. Because you're like, this guy loves a camera. There's never a camera or a microphone that he's seen that he's never loved. And we haven't even seen him in weeks. No, he left. Remember, he left Davos? I believe it was Davos. It was one of those one world WEF type events on climate change, all that BS. He was there and left early. That's his opportunity to brown nose all the elites in the world. There was something crazy that happened. It wasn't Halloween. I don't know what it was. But I don't believe the story that he told. Hopefully this cleared up. I don't know.
After getting my, and I had a rough go with the.
Yeah, you did. Yeah. If that's how you feel, yeah, you did.
And I guess still am. But I have to say.
Well, to be fair, I think only one side of your face had a rough go. The other half is fine. So one half of your face is disappointed in you and the other one's fine with you.
I still am. But I have to say that I would do it again.
Oh, okay. I can't help you now. See, that's why if you don't know why I'm laughing at her, if she had come and said with something, I'm not going to go into all, if she had come with something that was authentic and felt real, nothing but love and hate to see it. But something ain't right with your mind. You hard-headed.
And I guess still am.
You guess so.
But I have to say that I would do it again because.
Let's be honest. Half of your mouth couldn't move. So right now, I think the right side of your face is saying you would do it again. The left side of your face can't move, so it can't speak right now. That's the problem. So let's be honest. Let's be precise here. Half of your face is fine with your decision. The other half can't articulate itself.
It's what we have to do.
Oh.
To see people.
So the problem was, so the problem that she solved by taking the vaccine was because she had to. we aren't the same, if you think that was a problem.
It's what we have to do.
Oh, says who? Who said it was something we have to do?
To see people.
Oh, you had to do that to see people. It wasn't to protect other people. It was that you just had to do it. And you reap whatever you sow in your own mind.
I don't know why I'm making this video. But
neither do I. That makes both of us. If this was an audition for Two-Face, I'm being very serious. She would be a compelling Two-Face.
To see people. I don't know why I'm making this video, but here's my word smile. Because as I'm watching myself.
Roger, you got me. Roger, you try to set me up, man. You try to set me up to do stuff I shouldn't be doing. I'm not gonna blame. I'm gonna take ownership of it. I'm getting baited. I fully understand that, but I take ownership. I'm not acting, Roger. I'll call. You want to call in? Oh, Roger probably gone now. Oh man, Twitch. I did not expect Twitch to have me on a sidetrack today. That was a shocking development. That's for sure.